The Week 10 Player Props edition of the Stephie Small Show on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog is hooking up new customers. Play just $5 and get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with code SMALLS. Let's yap.
Stephie tugs balls, betting it all on the power bottom false top drop the football. Like hopes they've been teasing, they're missing the fall season. ACL twisted, bank account freezing, but Smalls cut the shots like some more reading. Leaderboard rising while the slot machine's ringing. She's slinging plays, stats like Nostradamus. $100 bills raining down upon us.
TGIF. I am back in my office. I am back from abroad. I will not be traveling for a little bit, at least until the holidays. Hope everyone's doing well. It's week 10 already. I think Jared is going to come on. Jared Smith's going to come on maybe a little bit later. If not, we'll run it with producer Ryan this entire show. We need to figure out what we're doing for Circa Picks. Producer Ryan, jump on in. How's it going? Are you happy I'm back and not traveling? Yeah,
so
it's
happy
stressful.
You're back. We should definitely have some more regular schedule again, right?
Yes, I know. I got called out for being what was it? I don't remember what it was for rescheduling.
Who called you out? Who the fuck called you out?
I don't know. What listeners? You know what? I think I keep it interesting. I keep it fun. I keep you guys on your toes. And look at this. You get a Friday episode now. Two Friday episodes in a row. What's wrong with that?
So stoked for the Friday episode.
We love a good Friday episode.
Maybe they'll become a thing. Who knows?
Maybe we're just going to do Friday episodes now. You never know. We need to talk about our Circa picks. We have yet to talk about them together. Week 10 already.
No idea what each other's thinking right now.
No, and I'm going to be honest. I've been traveling, so I got travel brain. So I can't promise you that I'm operating at 100% here. We haven't been doing great. That's okay. We're going to have fun with it this week. Ooh, Mercury is going back into reverse cowgirl, so we said that we would get a little weird with it this week.
I think we go, just
go off
the map. Let's think about what the opposite of what Steph and
let's do the opposite since it hasn't been going well. What piques your interest?
All right, first thing that jumped out to me, Eagles as an underdog playing the Packers.
Okay.
Obviously they're in Green Bay. Green Bay plays well at home, but Eagles coming off of a bye. Hurts has traditionally been good as an underdog. And the Packers O-line has not been great. So I don't know. What do you think? And they're out. Why am I blanking his name? Their big tight end.
Kraft got hurt.
Kraft.
Yes.
Tucker Kraft. Yeah. He's hurt. So I don't know. What do you think?
I think I'm with you on this. I'm here for it. I feel like too, every time we pick the Packers, it doesn't go our way either. They're 2-2 against the spread at home, 3-5 against the spread overall. I can take the Eagles here. I'm totally fine with it. I feel like the Eagles, I don't really love complimenting them. I think they're kind of starting to put things a little bit together here, especially as the NFC East falls to the wayside very quickly. It's kind of a good time for them to step on the gas here. I think we see Goddard have a big game this game. Could be Smith big game. So I can roll with the Eagles here. What does Circa have it at?
Plus 2.5.
Yeah, that's
Eagles.
Yeah, I can take that. That's cool.
I'm fine with it. With that. Okay, so what's piquing your interest right off the top?
Is it bad that I like the Bucs minus 2.5 at home? I know I kind of talked about it on.
No, I had that one circled in pencil as well. Bucs at home, coming off of a bye, getting a little healthier, maybe. I don't know. The Patriots seem like they have to come a bit down to earth. We keep saying,
which I think they kind of are. I also think you can throw on this Pats secondary.
Yeah.
So
I have no reason to not like that. They've got it at Bucs minus 2.5.
Okay. What do you think about your Cardinals headed to Seattle? Seattle 7-point home favorites here.
They've got it at 6.5 on Circa.
Okay.
Not that that's a big difference, but just FYI. I don't know. Yeah. Like I am so in love with Jacoby Brissett.
You're in love with him? Do you have a crush on him?
I have the biggest man crush on him.
Okay.
he has brought a whole different, I don't know why. He's got to come crashing back down to earth, you would think. But he's looked great, even in the games they've lost. Cardinals have been keeping it real close. I would be worried to go on the Seattle side, but that is my Cardinals brain talking, so you can talk me out of it.
I think I'm fine staying away from it, but this isn't discrediting how well I think Seattle is just is like doing different shit right now.
100%.
They're doing different
they
shit.
Seem like they are in just the lane right now. But I will say,
I love the Shaheed ad. I think that opens things up too a little bit more. Like the running game could probably get going a little bit more here. But yeah, I think I'm fine staying away from it.
And JSN is the best wide receiver in the league now.
He's just ridiculous.
He is ridiculous. I mean, you can count on him in fantasy for like 20 points, which is insane.
Not to make this about the Giants, but like I'm just so sad we didn't get a Dart Neighbors season. Like it's just so upsetting what could have been.
Yeah. No, I mean, he was definitely in the running early on this season for the best wide receiver in the league. And it is a bummer. It is a total bummer.
Okay, so Bucs. We got Bucs and who did we say? I forgot.
Bucs and Eagles right now.
Okay.
Another one. I mean, this is a big line, but what do you think about the Bills minus 9.5 at home versus the Dolphins?
The Dolphins are at home, right?
Oh, they are?
Wait, that's what I'm seeing. Or am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know why this is backwards.
No, you're right. You're right.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I don't know. Remember this
switched.
primetime game, how close they kept it? Is like, that makes me nervous. I feel like this is a division that tends to play each other tight.
They do, but
I know they're ass.
Do you really see it, them keeping it tight 2 games in a row?
That's fair.
But and I was gonna say, I got prison picks this week, and Tiny is on Buffalo minus 9.5.
Okay,
although
let's ride with Tiny. Let's make this easy. We'll ride with Tiny here.
I will say he was also on Denver, and Denver got the fucking shit kicked in.
Denver also just is not.
I mean, I know they won that game, but really, God, that was a pretty insane game last night.
They're gross. That was a fun game to get off the plane and see the final score. I was like, what the fuck?
What the fuck just happened on this game? Yeah. Did you
how
see
do you
the
feel
clip
about-
Did you see the clip of Gino blowing up on Raheem Mostert?
No, I need to see that though. Someone sent it to me on Twitter.
Missed a block. Gino got creamed, and he was just screaming at him, walking off the field. Then they showed him on the sidelines. He's still screaming at him. Like, people are having to hold him back. He was just really not happy with Mustard. All right. Sorry, I got off on a tangent.
No, you're fine. Right. It's kind of funny. I saw the one of Genty like pouting, and he wasn't pouting. He just looked frustrated. And I saw a Raiders fan like, welcome to the Raiders. You're officially a Raider. You get to be miserable now. Thoughts on Lions going to Washington? Like, I don't know how this secondary or defense keeps up with this team by any means.
Nor their offense, right?
Yeah, no.
Lions minus 7.5.
Oh, that's a better line than I'm seeing. I see 8.5.
Yeah. Yep. No, that's what Circa has it at right now. Yeah, no, I would feel comfortable with that one. I mean, what's the argument for the Commanders keeping it close?
I don't have one.
I mean, I know that
it's week 10. It's time for people to start declaring like the Lions have to start like fucking shit up now. Like, it's week 10. Like, we gotta start like dominating now.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't have any disagreement with.
Okay, we'll keep that to the side. We've got 3 down. We need 2 to go.
You want me to lock in the Bills? Minus 9.5.
Yeah, we'll lock it in.
All right. Yeah, I don't think we should I think we overthink big lines, and we should just.
We were, because it wasn't working for us, but I think now we have a big enough sample size and know these teams' identity more that I feel more comfortable with it.
Yeah. I agree.
Because we didn't know what to expect out of some of these teams. Other games that stand out to me, I don't know. That line seems a little weird. The Rams 4.5-point favorites on the road to the 49ers, probably a stay away. Like, is there any world that the Giants keep this Bears game close? I will be in attendance, actually. Bears 4.5-point favorites at home. Like, I see everyone trying to make arguments for it. What is the argument? It's Ben Johnson, who has a fetish with running the ball against the league's worst run D. I don't know what is the argument here?
I mean, I guess the only argument is Dart has been crafty. But he has no one around him.
How crafty can you be with fucking Ray McRainbow and fucking Devin Singletary? I'm dead ass. I just
is little Jordan still on the team?
Little Jordan helped me and Ray McRainbow and Darius Slayton when he and Theo Johnson, who can't catch a fucking ball. I just don't know. It's pathetic here. I have this weird feeling it's going to be a Wan'Dale Robinson game. I don't know why. My gut tells me that.
Oh, Jared's here.
Okay. Do you want to wrap this up? Hi, Jared.
Bring him in. Jared, do you have any favorite against the spread picks this week? Because we are trying to fill out our Circa Million.
Oh, man. Leading with the tough questions. I like Tampa. This week.
We do too. There we go.
Yeah. You have Tampa already in there. All right, let me see what else did I like this week.
Let me tell you what we've been thinking about locking in.
Eagles yeah. Give me yours and I'll disagree.
All right, Eagles plus 2.5.
Yeah, I think teasing the Eagles up makes more sense. But yeah, I'd be on Philly's side. I've not been impressed with Green Bay, honestly.
No.
I've not been impressed. You can't lose games to Cleveland and Carolina and tie Dallas. So yeah.
Oh, sorry. I cut out there for a second. Can you repeat yourself?
I agree. I agree in Philly. I think that's a good one to put in. I would put Philly in.
Okay. And then we were just talking Bears minus 4.5.
Yeah, it's tough to lay with Caleb.
I know.
The numbers are really
But
bad.
what's the argument for the Giants keeping it close?
Just Dart, right? Is that the argument?
Yeah, honestly, the offense hasn't been terrible. It hasn't been awful.
And the pass rush, if it can do something.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about the run defense recently.
Yeah.
That's been a concern. I actually played some Swift and Monangai props for sure.
So did I.
I think that's a bet you have to make. I know Smalls. You probably have gotten a better dose of it than anyone watching over the last few weeks. I don't think I could lay with Caleb. I don't think I want. Okay. It's also, is there supposed to be some weather in Chicago in this game?
They said that I'm going to the game. People are claiming that. I didn't see it the last time I looked. I'm going to keep it wishful. I don't know. Actually, I kind of would like a snow game. It's my first time going to Soldier. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, that would be fun. But not fun for Caleb, I don't think.
Has
he had a really bad weather game yet? Has he had a really bad weather game? I know at USC did.
So.
I don't think so either.
40-mile-per-hour winds, evidently. That sounds.
That's not good. Maybe Tyrone Tracy have a good game. Not good. You're gonna be freezing your ass off.
All right, so you're out on laying the points with Caleb.
What about this Ravens Vikings game? Vikings at home plus 4.5. Is that what Circa has it, or they got a 3.5?
I don't know. I actually haven't looked at the Circa lines yet. I probably should. It's 3.5 at Circa. I'll probably play it in Circa. I think it'll probably close 4.5.
Mm-hmm.
I think Baltimore, we need to eliminate their record from how we view them.
I agree with that.
We need to view them as a team that looked like they did against Miami last week, and you kind of have to throw out the fact that they're 3-5. Minnesota, right? All they do is blitz. They were hitting a statue last week in Jared Goff. I think Lamar, who I think has the best rating all time against the blitz out of a certain amount of dropbacks. Someone can fact check me on that. But you can't just blitz Lamar. He's gonna run around you. So I think Minnesota. I bet the over. I think their defense is gonna have a much tougher time this week. And yeah, it's tough to lay on the road, but I think the market's kind of telling you they respect Baltimore a lot here.
Yeah, and I think when we saw JJ McCarthy at home versus the Falcons, that game, US Bank gets really loud, and I think if you're not prepared for that too, it can be a little overwhelming. It's no knock to what he did last week. I also think that defense even like all the returns, but the Vikings in really good spots. He had really good field position a majority of that game too. So I think this Ravens team, like this could be another like big Derrick Henry game. Like they haven't been great against the run. So I think I do like the Ravens side here.
Agreed. The only thing that concerns me is the Ravens secondary has been Swiss cheese.
Right.
And the Vikings have a couple of really good, like I think I could go out there and complete, I
think you could. I agree. Yeah.
And Hawkinson and Addison. So that concerns me in terms of a backdoor. But I think directionally, Baltimore's the side.
Cool.
Okay. So right now we have locked in Eagles, Ravens, Bucs. What do you think about some of these bigger spread games like the Bills -9.5 and the Lions -7.5? We just talked about them before you jumped on.
Yeah, I think the Lions, like as long as you get those linemen back, it sounds like Sewell's going to play, which is good. They're like that's what they do is they come off the loss and they just pummel teams. 8-0. So since I count 2023 as like when Detroit figured out how to play football again. So since then 8-0 off a loss straight up.
Oh, I like that.
And they're 2-0 this year, and they obliterated both teams. Right, they lost week 1 of the Packers, came back and blasted the Bears. I think it was 50 something to 20. And then the most recent one, right after the Chiefs lost, they came back and beat the Bucs pretty handily on Monday night, dominated them physically. So I think off a loss, Detroit's the play. And I think having tape on Mariota already, like it'd be one thing if this was, hey, Jaden Daniels, you played the first 9 weeks. Now you get hurt. Fresh look at Mariota. We've seen Mariota for several weeks. So I think that's an advantage for Detroit's defense watching him on film. The Bills, I would lean Buffalo there. I think Miami just traded away their best defensive lineman. They can't stop a nosebleed right now. And the Bills have that look in their eye, right? Like they need the number 1 seed. They really do. And I think they need to keep winning games because New England ain't messing around this year. So I think the Bills are going to come out pretty locked in.
And they don't seem to have a problem running up the score on a division opponent. So -9.5. I feel good about that. All right.
So you just go all chalk this week? What could go wrong? Listen, the favorites, I don't think that's a bad strategy right now. People are like, oh, square. Who cares? The favorites are winning. Like,
it doesn't matter. Like, and also the Commanders are like they're a disaster right now. Like, there's not a lot to even like on this side. And I think they're going to be able to throw all over this secondary as well.
Yeah.
You're going to hear Goff not in a dome. That's going to be the argument this week. Like, we fucking get it. You've said it how many times? Guys. Thank you.
Goff not in a dome. That narrative is completely irrelevant. Like, listen,
we hear it all the time. It's all you guys talk about. I will be the first
to tell you when I think something has weight. Like, when I hear trends, I think Fugazi. But the one trend that does, like, I do like is, like, if a team is favored by a certain amount of points. Like, I like market trends. I like trends that have to do with the line.
Yeah.
And when the line is this typically happens. We see this a lot in like college basketball, right? Like the unranked home favorite, even though I think the media has kind of sucked the value out of that trend over the years. But like those are the trends that I really like.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to lock it in. We're going pretty much chalk. But you know what, Jared, we haven't been doing well and we try to get cute and go against the chalk.
So getting too cute.
Do you guys talk it out like this every week?
We do. Yeah.
That's honestly good. Like, I think if you're just like exchanging text messages, I think a lot gets lost in the shuffle. It's actually good to actually have a real conversation.
Yeah. We were doing worse when we were like not locking them in on the show. So we try to just get it done on the show and then we can't talk about it anymore because when we were texting back and forth, something else comes up and I'll be like, or it's like 1 a.m. I text Ryan, oh, I'm not feeling as good anymore about this. But it's like, just leave it where it is.
You got to stick with it. Stick with it, no doubt.
All right.
It's hard, though. Guys, don't let the bots and the AI on social media fool you. This is not easy, what we do every week, picking these games. You see the madness that ensues. It is Plinko. And the contest, like the lines are stale. Everyone's getting the same numbers. So it's just – it's coin flip. They're all coin flips. I think that's why the proponent for people. I respect the people who just bet underdogs every week, like money lines, because at the end of the day, these games really are coin flips. And there's people who have a really knack for it. But I'm more, especially these days, I'm more of a chalk player in the NFL.
Yeah.
All right.
Love it.
Bills -9.5, Ravens -3.5, Bucs -2.5, Lions -7.5, Eagles +2.5. I'm gonna lock it in.
All right, you got a dog in there. You got a dog.
Yeah, we got one dog.
We got one dog. That's good. Great.
All right.
All right, I'm going to roll into an ad real quick, and then we'll jump in and talk some player props. Let you come out, Rye, while I do that. We're brought to you by MyBookie.ag. MyBookie is your place to bet on football and everything else. Their prop builder is second to none. Their motto is bet on anything, anywhere, anytime. Easy deposit and lightning fast payouts using crypto. Head to MyBookie.ag. Promo code SMALLS for a 100% bet back bonus up to $500 for new customers. That's MyBookie.ag. Promo code SMALLS. We're also brought to you by Novig. Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market. Novig, you're getting the best prices. It's available in 35 plus states. Download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend $5 if you use our promo code SGPN and get in on the action with Novig, promo code SGPN. I know you kind of jumped in while we were talking about the Circa lines, but Jared Smith, obviously, from Fox Sports Radio. How are you doing, Jared?
I'm great, Smalls. The dog had a little, he had
little zoomy time.
Yeah, so like this is usually his walk time. So with the time change, walk schedule has been adjusted, obviously, as well. But yeah, now he's good. He's situated. He's got dinner. I'm great. Vegas is the best. This is the best time of year to be out here. Yeah. The weather is pristine. I've been outdoors for most of the day. And now I'm gonna get back in the cave for the weekend.
Hell yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm dying for one of those weekends. This is going to Chicago tomorrow for a concert, and then we'll be going to the Giants game, and then awesome. I don't want anyone to text me, call me, beat me, reach me. Like, I will not be answering the phone. I will be staying inside my home until after Thanksgiving, and then maybe I'll socialize again. I'm looking forward to it because travel gets to me a little bit here after being abroad. Your Jets made some moves. How are we feeling about the Jets?
Yeah, so I actually, when I got the alert, it was Tuesday morning, and I wake up, and the only thing I see on the phone is Sauce Gardner traded to Colts. There was no mention of the compensation, no mention of any player or anything. It was just like the trade. Like,
that was a lot. Seeing that, I was like, oh, hold on. Hold on.
And what it did was, it's like, you know how we're conditioned. We're conditioned to expect pain. Like, anytime we see the Jets in a national headline, breaking news, Jets do something, it's like negative. So immediately my brain's like, that's it. Like, they're ripping this thing apart. Like, it's a disaster. And then I saw the compensation. I was like, oh, wow. So they made him an offer that they could not refuse. Obviously, the Colts needed secondary help. I'm not debating the fact that Sauce Gardner can help them win right now. But he's the highest paid corner in the league. He has not played like that this year. And there's definitely a question about what is his true value. Like, is he a lockdown guy? Or is your scheme maybe not necessary to have one of those guys? You'd rather have a bunch of versatile guys who can maybe play all. So I don't know what questions were being had in the Jets behind the scenes, but you're getting 2 first-round picks for a guy who's kind of underperforming his contract. It felt like a really good trade for the Jets.
Yeah,
it really did.
Yeah. And I think then, it followed up with the Williams trade. So it's a lot, as long as they can figure out what to do with the picks. Like, if you're going to tear it down, tear it down. I think my only knock would have been, I think I probably would have tried to move Breece too. Like, just move everyone at this point.
I think they tried and they probably couldn't get what they wanted.
Okay.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
I think the Williams one was crazy too, because what the Cowboys are kind of saying is we're going to be better next year than we are this year, giving you the first next year. So all of a sudden, and it's the worst of the 2 first rounds between them and Green Bay. So like, there's a legit chance that in 2027, the Jets have 3 of the first 15 or 18 picks in the draft. It really will be nuts. And that's going to be the draft, right? And I'll go out on a limb right now. I don't even think it's that hot of a take. I don't think Arch Manning's coming out. I think he's staying. So Arch, right? That'll be the Arch draft. I agree. I think he needs another year. I think all these quarterbacks, I think the one thing I'm noticing in the NFL is these quarterbacks come in and they're not ready. They're not mentally ready to play the position, and they need more seasoning. So I'm always in favor of staying another year, especially after you've had a kind of average year, but the talent's obviously there. Arch, Sayin, Jeremiah Smith, like, there's a chance you get 2 out of those 3 players. So 27 could be like a life-changing, franchise-altering kind of draft for sure.
That's awesome. Let's talk some Week 10 player props. What's catching your eye this week?
Yeah, I jumped on the Jonathan Taylor over in the Germany game. It's square, but Atlanta can't stop the run. They've struggled this year, and I think Daniel Jones' production's fallen off a little bit to the fact that he's not like a top 5 quarterback anymore. He's a top 10 quarterback. And I think Taylor's the guy. Like, I think they're pushing to get him the Opoi, and I think 100 yards against this Falcons defense. I don't consider that to be like an excruciatingly high bar. I'm on the Dowdle rushing yards prop over. I think I got that at 92.5. It's just, this is just the fate of the Saints, right? The Saints just kind of pushed their chips to the middle this week and traded away a couple of players, and Shuck was terrible last week. So I expect a positive game script. Carolina, they haven't been favored by more than a field goal since 2021.
Isn't that crazy?
So it is. It shows how bad they've been in the net.
Yeah.
But
although I'm sure the Giants aren't far off, to be honest with you. Like
I haven't looked at that one, but that would
it's like all
be
I know.
An interesting case study. I told you I bet the Bears running back props overs. I bet Swift. I bet Monangai. Monangai was great last week. I don't know which one. I have no idea who's gonna be the bell cow. I'm hearing Monangai goal line and Swift maybe between the 20s. So maybe Swift yards, Monangai touchdown. Maybe that's how you play it. Maybe you parlay that. And then the Rams. I think you just load up on Rams running back props this week. I bet Corum and Williams both overs and longest rush overs. The Niners defense without Warner, I think it's kind of been holding on like a thread the last couple of weeks. Even the Giants put a little stress on them. I think the Rams revenge game, I think they're going to come out and just slam it right down San Francisco's throat.
Yeah, love it. I was looking at, so Jackson Dart as like, if they continue to give me a number that's in the 30s, I'm going to take his over rushing yards. It's at 36.5. Take the over there at -114. You guys know me. I don't give out Giants props. I don't normally take a Giants. Like I feel good about Jackson Dart. I think you look at what Chicago did to the last 4 quarterbacks that they played have gone over this. 2 of those quarterbacks were Rattler and Joe Flacco. So do with that what you will. And Dart's had over 50 rushing yards in 3 of 5 games. And when he does, he's also getting that longest rush of 18 or more. So if you want to look at his longest rush, I don't hate that either. And the kid's just kind of making things happen. The team is anemic. He doesn't have a lot of options, but he's putting the team on his back. So to go over the 36.5 against this team here, we might see some weather. So I like the over 36.5 there. Kind of talked about the Vikings against the run. Derrick Henry to have over 17.5 rush attempts. There's a +100 out there. Do your shopping. The Blue Book has it at -108. He's gone over 3 straight. Again, Vikings haven't been great. Their opposing running backs are averaging 25 rush attempts versus this Vikings team. So I like Mr. Henry to get involved here. And then Dalton Schultz over 33.5 receiving yards, -110. Saw that over at MGM. He's gone over this 3 the last 4 quietly. Last week, 6 receptions for 77 yards. Backups and rookies love their tight ends. We're not going to have Stroud this week, I believe. I don't know. Has that been finalized?
Yeah, no, he's out. Stroud and Purdy both are out this week. Purdy's got turf toe. That's never ending.
Yeah, we'll see Mills going to Schultz to get over this 33.5. I think he goes over this, even if you want to start looking at some alt lines, maybe ladder him a little bit. The Jags have not been good against the tight end this season. That Bowers game came against this team. 5 for 39 versus Jacksonville earlier this season. I want to ask you, Garrett Wilson's under receiving yards kind of was like talking to me a little bit, but am I just getting cute here? It's 58.5.
No, I think, first of all, he's banged up still. So we'll see how much
Browns pasty.
I don't think the Jets are going to gain a whole lot of yards in this game. Now, Justin Fields, he's kind of like he's just boom or bust. Like he's one of the most inaccurate quarterbacks in the league. But if I'm the Jets, I'm taking shots. Like that's the part that scares me. Sure. Because if the Jets have a pulse and if they can't, right? Like there's a big pushback about like, oh, we should be fading the Jets because they traded away their best 2 players. I think you downgrade the Jets relative to the market, but I don't think you just fade them because right now, they're a home dog to Dylan Gabriel, who's like the worst quarterback in the NFL. So every team has their price. You just have to judge them based on where the market is. Right now, the market says they're like the worst team in the league. I don't know if they are. And I think that's where maybe you can get a little bit cute with, trying to just fade them. But I think Garrett Wilson they're going to take shots. I would take shots if I was the offensive coordinator. What do you got to lose at this point?
Absolutely. Yeah. And maybe that does maybe it takes a little bit, not that I think that they were super stressed because you knew this before this week, but like it just kind of like go out there and ball the way. Like you could just get to have
that's what I would do. They're still professional athletes getting paid and all of this is going to be on tape for their next team and their next opportunity. Like the myth that these guys quit and it's rigged and it's, they're throwing games is ridiculous. The way teams tank is during the week with roster decisions. they don't tank on the field on Sundays. They are going balls out every single play. And I think that's, I hate when people are like, oh, they're tanking. Like, no, it definitely doesn't happen on game day.
Sure. Yeah. And also the Jets have shown like no one's job is necessarily safe. So these guys are going to go out there and play hard, or you're also going to be the next one out the door or not signed kind of thing too. Especially when, you know, they've kind of accepted and shown to everyone, like, we are going to fully like rebuild this thing. So everyone's got to put the work in, or you might be the next guy out the door.
100% right.
Yeah.
And if you were, for example, if you were at your job and all of a sudden you're two guys that are like the top analysts at your firm that you work for, both got fired or both got traded or, you know, both left for new jobs, all of a sudden you'd be like, man, I better keep my shit together.
I gotta
change around here. Like, what, all of a sudden you're going to like botch the TPS reports intentionally after that happens? Like, no, I don't really think that's probably in your best interest. So you have to kind of relate it to real world. Like, these are human beings still.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, absolutely. Any final thoughts on week 10 before I let you get out of here?
Oh man. I'll be honest, expect the unexpected. Like, we almost got it on Thursday with the Broncos. Like, I think a lot of these teams at the end of the day, I think a lot of them, like, I think we get too cute in our head of like, who are the good upstart teams this year? Like, come on, guys. If the Broncos and the Chiefs play an important game in January, who are you betting on? I don't care what the record is. Like, the Broncos are 8-2. The Chiefs are what, 5-4? Like, I don't care what the record is. Who are you betting on? So like, 100%. You just have to trust your gut when you watch these games. Like, the better quarterbacks and the better coaches tend to win. And that's where you can kind of figure out how you view teams.
Yeah. Absolutely. Let people know where they can find you. I'll let you get out of here. I'll be in Vegas for the Giants game, so we'll have to link up while I am out
absolutely.
there.
Absolutely. Follow me on X, NIG at Jarrett Smith Bets. New podcast the morning after. I go live every Monday morning and sometimes after big events. Bringing that back from the old sports grade days. A little bit of a throwback there for those old school gambling content people who remember me from that show. They got rid of it and I brought it back. So the morning after podcast, wherever you get your podcasts, and follow me on X Sports, Fox Sports Radio Saturday morning. So tomorrow morning I'll be on live from 6 to 9 a.m. doing the show.
Absolutely love it. Everyone go follow him. Go tune into that. I'll talk to you soon. All right, dude. Yeah. See, Underdog is your home for pick'em entries where you can win up to 5,000 X. Here's a pick'em entry I like for week 10. I like it a lot. Derrick Henry higher at 12.75 fantasy points. Daddy Dulcich. Go investigate a little bit on Daddy Dulcich this week. Higher 22.5 receiving yards, and JSN higher half a rushing or receiving touchdown. That gets you 6x your monies. I've kind of been low-key crushing it here with the Underdog slips. They have a brand new offer for customers. Play just $5 and get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with code SMALLS. Rhythm is absolutely crushing it in college football, NFL, and the NBA is back. Rhythm is giving away weekly cash prizes just for tracking your bets in the app. Track 5 bets of the same type for any model you build, and you could win $1,000. Darius Slayton to go under 39.5 receiving yards, minus 114. I'm a hater to my own team, and that's just fine. I'm okay with it at this point. That is a sharp under that they like, and I agree with them. Use promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use promo code SGPN25. I have a couple Stephceptions. Can
I give you one prop before?
Yeah, you can. I would love if you did. I didn't get to see shed picks yet this week.
Okay. This is the nut bet I gave out.
Nut bet.
So Colts have given up the most rushing touchdowns in the league so far this season.
Okay.
And who do the Falcons go to when they get in close to the goal line? They take out Robinson, because I know that, because I
also like Algier.
That's what I'm saying. Algier, first touchdown,
Ooh.
19-1.
Yeah, I like that.
19-1.
I like
or
that.
Anytime touchdown, plus 350.
I need to take a look at his numbers. I didn't get a chance to like fully dig. I do like looking at maybe Kyle Pitts receptions a little bit. Colts have been interesting. Like, you look at where they are against certain positions, and somehow they find themselves towards the top, but they're winning a lot. The whole thing is weird. Stephception, only have a couple here. I also throw it back to Bijan every week. Long reception, just go over. I didn't even look at what the number was this week.
That's right. Okay.
Egbuka, is it Egbuka? Am I saying that right? Emeka Egbuka.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
How did Gronk say it? It's so funny. Longest reception over 25.5 -110. We've seen that you can throw in this Patriots secondary. We saw what London just did. Saquon Barkley, longest rush over 16.5. I think we're getting back to Barkley's kind of getting going now. We know how Dallas has been against the run. Barkley's gone over this 3 of the last 4. He had a longest of 16 the last game against Dallas, so close enough for me. And then Monangai, longest rush against my New York Giants. Christian McCaffrey had not gone over his longest rush all season. I promised you guys last Friday that he would go over, and he did go over. The Lions, I'm thinking Ben Johnson. The Bears are second yards before contact. Last week, here's my thing with Monangai is this is a classic case of everyone's going to play him in fantasy. Everyone's going to take his overs. I like just taking the longest rush here over 14.5 and not getting cute with anything else because I don't know how this is going to go. He had 58 rush yards above expectation. Swift is coming back. I'm not falling for that trap, but I do like the longest rush here. I mentioned Dalton Schultz. I like his longest over 14.5 as well. Another guy quietly just having like a decent, nice little season. And then we have a backup quarterback to throw him the ball.
Yeah. Any idea? I mean, Jared said that he likes Swift and Monangai anytime touchdowns.
Yeah.
That sounds tasty to me. Because I think they'll play both of them. I think, Swift will catch.
I kind of like Caleb to get into the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
If there's 40-mile-an-hour winds and they have to throw it, it's probably a little out. Just like quick passes to Swift could be an option.
Oh, the last one I wanted to mention too is I like both Jameson Williams and Amon-Ra's longest receptions against that Washington secondary. Jameson Williams is 21.5 -118. And Amon-Ra is, let's see. What are we working with here? Yeah, 22.5. I mean, I'll take both of them there.
Love it.
Cool.
All right. You gave us all this stuff. No, you got to show us what you bought.
You want to see what I got, Drunk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless there's any more Stephceptions.
So everyone knows I have ADHD. This is not like a whatever. This is not a secret. So whenever I like bring an Adderall when I go out, I stick it into like my little pocket in my jeans. But I found this adorable little pill bottle that I can now put my little Adderall in. But I was thinking I could put my Advil in there. Like when we go to Circa, I could have backups for everyone. So I was very glad to wake up and see I bought this.
Do you
I was very proud
buying it?
Yeah. What?
Do you remember the thought process that went into buying it?
I don't think so. I also bought a shot glass that I gifted someone that was like shape of boobs with like London flag on it, which was nice too. But I no longer have that in my possession.
Oh, that's too bad.
Bad. I don't take mine all, Trevor.
Come on, Trevor.
I think that's it. I think that's it for today. We're back on a normal schedule next week. That's exciting.
Yes, I'm excited to get back into a rhythm and not our ad read rhythm, but our own rhythm.
And our ad read. Both rhythm and rhythm. Rhythm with rhythm. All right. We'll be back on Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern. I hope everyone has a really good weekend. I'll post some plays on my Twitter. Obviously, rate and review the podcast. It means a lot to us. And then, we'll catch you guys on the flip.
Absolutely. Get crazy on a Friday.
Stephie's Small Show, sports gambling. Play some bets on winners and catastrophe. If you want to know where to put the money, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday is the place to be.